Hey everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records. It is time for our weekly check into some of the new releases headed to an independent record store near you. We're just going to cover some of the highlights today. The list is ever growing as we get closer to the holiday. Way too much to include in one short video. So if you'd like to see that full list, head over to our website at radiowastelandrecords.com. From there, just look for the upcoming releases link. Click on that. You'll see a PDF of everything. For you jazz fans, I'd also encourage you to check that list out. There's a lot of jazz that we're not going to get to include in today's video, but you can check that out on that full list as we said. But for now, though, let's head into some of the new releases coming our way for Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th of 2024, December the 13th, rather. Starting it off with something brand new from Snoop Dogg, and this is called Missionary. Looks like all we're getting is a picture disc version of this, and the description simply says, Snoop Dogg's new album, Missionary, produced entirely by Dr. Dre, brings together a lineup of legendary collaborations, featuring the likes of Eminem, Jelly Roll, 50 Cent, Sting, and many, many more. So again, this is a picture disc LP. New stuff from Snoop Dogg called Missionary. $33 is the suggested list price on that one. Next up, we've got one of those descriptions that boggles the mind. You know how our descriptions get. They come directly from some sort of marketing department. Here's something brand new from the artist Candy, and the album is called Flipping. We're getting an indie-exclusive red marbled version of this. And the description says, well, hold on tight for this one. Candy's second album of 2024 is their most potent release yet. Returning to Triple B Records, the definitive DIY hardcore label of the 2010s and beyond, Flipping is a shocking blend of sounds at once old school and never before heard. It's an exploration of hedonism and self-destruction, and the album's 6 songs are as intoxicating as the unidentifiable cocktail of uppers and psychedelics taken in an after hours, and crushing as the cold feelings of self-loathing that come the morning after. Holy smokes. All right, if you are a fan of all of that, Flipping, the brand new album from Candy, on red-colored vinyl, this one listing for about $24. It's a lot of description for a $24 record. Brand new stuff also from Poppy, the ever-evolving artist. This one is called Negative Spaces. 2 vinyl variations of this one. And the description says that Negative Spaces continues the sonic adventurism of this Spring Diamond Radiant Industrial Anthem, New Way Out. So Poppy, Negative Spaces. There is a pink vinyl version of this one listing for about $35. And then there is an indie exclusive on white vinyl. This one also listing for about $35. Next up, we've got a very interesting one from Jerry Garcia and David Grisman. This is called Bare Bones, Volume 1, The Master Takes. Our description says that Round Records is proud to reintroduce the recordings of David Grisman and Jerry Garcia with the debut volume in a new series exploring the foundation of their beloved studio recordings. This collection assembles the Master Takes originally recorded as duos, which were later embellished with various instrumentation before being released. They are presented here for the first time in their original, unadorned state. We are getting an indie-exclusive version of this on something called Purple Blast Vinyl, limited edition, double LP, that one listing for about $37. And then there is a black vinyl version of this as well, also a double LP, $37 is the list price as well on that one. Bare Bones, Volume 1, The Master Takes, from Jerry Garcia and David Grisman. The celebration of the 50th anniversary of Blue Oyster Cult continues with the release of the 50th Anniversary Live Third Night. The description says that following their triumphant success of their 50th anniversary celebration, Blue Oyster Cult is releasing their eagerly anticipated 50th Anniversary Live Third Night LP. This is the last and therefore final installment of their live album series celebrating the band's 50th anniversary. This electrifying performance includes the band's third album, Secret Treaties. So triple LP, 50th Anniversary Live, the Third Night from Blue Oyster Cult, listing for about $36. We're going to include this next one in the new releases because this is kind of a new variation on a previous released one of the music from Quentin Tarantino films. This one's called Once Upon a Time, the Tarantino Sound. Now, this was released, I believe, as Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or Once Upon a Hollywood, something like that, the music of Tarantino films. This is, again, a scaled-down version of this coming from New Continent Records. A limited edition red-colored vinyl. This one features 22 songs from Quentin Tarantino's films. You'll get stuff from Pulp Fiction, Death Proof, True Romance, Four Rooms, Inglourious Bastards, Hateful Eight, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Kill Bill, lots of other stuff on here as well. Kind of a cool cover for you Tarantino fans also. So Once Upon a Time, the Tarantino Sound single LP on red vinyl. This one listing for about $23. And then finally, we've got a new-ish Christmas album from Olivia Newton-John, the late Olivia Newton-John. This is called Angels in the Snow, and the description says you can celebrate the most wonderful time of the year with Olivia Newton-John and friends. Angels in the Snow features timeless holiday classics such as White Christmas, which features John Travolta, and All Through the Night with Michael McDonald, as well as a brand new duet featuring Jane Lynch, okay? That is on O Come All Ye Faithful. So Olivia Newton-John, Angels in the Snow on white vinyl. $26 is the suggested list price on that one. We've got quite a few reissues to get through for the 13th of December as well, and we're kicking it off with a heavy one and a reissue of Killers from Iron Maiden. Now this is being pressed on 180-gram black vinyl, and it is the 2015 remastered version of Maiden's classic second album, Killers. List price on this one coming in at $27. And for you fans of the heavier sludge/stoner doom stuff, here is one from a band called Electric Wizard, and the album is Black Magic Rituals and Perversions, Volume 1. The description says that formed in 1993, Electric Wizard's brand of doom metal incorporates stoner and sludge traits, with lyrics focusing on the occult, witchcraft, H.P. Lovecraft, horror films, and, well, cannabis. So all the bad stuff, I guess, right? 2 vinyl versions of this one, a pink vinyl, just because, listing for about $41, and then a green vinyl version of this, also listing for $41, and that is Black Magic Rituals and Perversions, Volume 1, green or pink vinyl, coming from Electric Wizard. Next up, a 50th anniversary reissue from Badfinger, and this is Head First. This is a special limited edition, housed in a gatefold jacket, and includes a 12-page booklet. By the way, this 50th anniversary edition says it was mixed and remastered from the original master tapes. So Head First, 50th anniversary special edition from Badfinger, listing for about $35. From Music on Vinyl, we've got a limited edition and numbered reissue coming from Leonard Skinner. This is Last of a Dying Breed. As mentioned, limited edition of 2,000 numbered copies on gold-colored vinyl. Last of a Dying Breed is the 14th studio album by Southern rock band Leonard Skinner. Double LP, as we mentioned, Music on Vinyl, that gold-colored vinyl and limited and numbered, coming in at a suggested list price of $47. Next up is the debut release reissue from American country pop singer Morgan Wallen. Standalone was first released as an EP and it is now being made available as a full-length album. The 10th anniversary deluxe edition from Morgan Wallen coming in at a suggested list price of $29. Another anniversary edition, 10th in this case as well, from Shaky Graves. This is the album And the War Came, 10-year anniversary edition. Celebrating a decade of Shaky Graves' breakout debut album, this double LP set now has a new gatefold art on front, photos and liner notes, and a personal letter as well. The B disc, the second one, contains unearthed demos, alternate versions, and fan favorite tracks, which are being made available for the first time. So Shaky Graves and the War Came, the 10-year anniversary edition, $40, the suggested list price on that one. Next up, a reissue from All Time Low. This is the Forever Sessions Volume 1, coming on white vinyl. Celebrating a successful 20 years, the boys of All Time Low went back to the studio with their years of experience and development to create a new, high-quality recording of their early bona fide hits. So this is one of those re-recorded versions. I didn't catch that earlier, so, well, that is on here for us to know now. The Forever Sessions Volume 1, from All Time Low on white vinyl, $25, the suggested list price on that one. Here's a cool reissue from the guys over at Daft Punk. It is Discovery Interstella, the 5555 edition. Double LP, pressed in a gatefold jacket, includes a sticker sheet. For the first time ever, this is being reissued with its original Japanese cover art. So Daft Punk Discovery with that Japanese cover art, coming in at a suggested list price of $55, but that is a double LP, by the way. 2 versions of 5 Seconds of Summer in the 10th anniversary of their debut album. Originally known via their YouTube chart as covers, the Australian band 5 Seconds of Summer rose to international fame while touring with One Direction. So this 10th anniversary LP is coming on red vinyl, features an alternative front cover and a sleeve with a couple of bonus tracks as well. So 5 Seconds of Summer, the 10th anniversary, coming in at a suggested list price of $30. There is also a picture disc version of this being released as well. That one, $36, the suggested list price. Next up is a cool reissue for you Batman fans. This is Batman 89, the original soundtrack by Danny Elfman, coming from Mondo and Light in the Attic Records. You know, those guys put together a great package. The description says that Mondo's Batman, the original motion picture score, returns as a collector's box set featuring new vinyl variants bundled with DC's Batman 89, a brilliant continuation of the story by screenwriter Sam Hamm. So this box set comes in a newly designed clamshell with artwork by series artists Quinones and Paulo Riviera. And of course, the soundtrack boasts Danny Elfman's iconic score, conducted by Shirley Walker, liner notes on this one by John Takis, and original art by Keelan Eng. Great packaging from this one, coming from Mondo and Light in the Attic. Batman 89, the original soundtrack box set. You're going to pay for this, though. It comes in at a suggested list price of $72. Onward to a couple of Christmas reissues. First up is Last Christmas from Wham. The description says, whether you agree with it or not, that Wham's Last Christmas is not only one of the most iconic songs of all time, but it's a cultural phenomenon. Loved by generations around the world, George Michael and Andrew Ridgeley's timeless Christmas classic is celebrating its 40th anniversary this year. This limited edition snowflake white vinyl 12-inch single brings all the versions of the song together in one special festive package. So Wham's Last Christmas, a 12-inch single with nothing but that song by the sounds of it, 4 versions of it actually, including a live one at Wembley. List price on that one is $25. And I'm hesitant to bring this one up, but we cannot escape Mariah Carey at Christmas time, including a 30th anniversary reissue of her Merry Christmas album. Coming from Sony Legacy, the double LP limited edition features the full Merry Christmas album on disc 1 and a newly remastered version of her 1994 St. John of the Divine concert on disc 2. So the deluxe set includes a 24-page photo booklet of Mariah Carey's Christmas journey and a special Mariah Christmas card, all housed in a hardbound package. So Merry Christmas from Mariah Carey, the 30th anniversary edition, deluxe edition, double LP, one live booklet, all of that great stuff. The suggested list price on this is $104. Just because we can't escape it, here's one more version of the Merry Christmas 30th anniversary, and this is a wild one. We're getting a Zoetrope picture disc version of Mariah Carey's Merry Christmas. This is a limited edition, as we mentioned, Zoetrope vinyl featuring all of the festive hits that came on the original album. But now you can stare at the animations, and I don't even know what those are, to tell you the truth, of Mariah Carey as it spins in that Zoetrope picture disc fashion that we've come to enjoy. Picture disc Zoetrope version of Mariah Carey's Merry Christmas, $36 is the suggested list price on that one. There is no escaping. There is no escaping Mariah Carey at Christmas. And that will do it for a quick check of some of the releases headed our way for Friday, the 13th of December, 2024. If you're local here to the Radio Wasteland universe, all you got to do is contact us here at the store, and we can put in a pre-order for you. You can do that also. Otherwise, you can contact us as well, and we'll put in pre-orders for anything that you would see on that expanded list, which we didn't get to talk about. All you have to do is head over to our website at radiowastelandrecords.com. From there, look for that larger list link, click on that, and you'll see everything that there is to come on the 13th of December. And we can, as I mentioned, put in pre-orders for you off of that list as well. That will do it, though, for this week's stuff. Please make sure that you are subscribed, hit the like button, comment, do all that stuff. Let us know what you think of Mariah Carey's the Zoetrope picture disc. Is that something you really do need in your life, like we all do? So until next time, this is Jim from Radio Wasteland. You guys have a great one, and we'll talk to you next week. Thanks.